Your car payment is stealing 10 years of your life. Not metaphorically, literally. A full decade you could have retired earlier, quietly disappearing, every single month. While you sit in traffic in a car you're still paying for. And the worst part? Almost nobody sees it happening. You already know car payments are a bad deal. Everyone knows it's a bad deal. And everyone signs anyway. Americans collectively owe $1.67 trillion in auto loan debt. Only 20 countries on the entire planet have a larger economy. More than student loans, more than credit cards. So the question isn't whether car payments destroy wealth. The question is, why do smart people keep getting them? That's what this video is about. Not interest rates, not depreciation charts, the psychology. The 3 invisible traps that make financially aware people do exactly what they know they shouldn't. Let's get into it. The average new car payment in America right now is $772 per month. 1 in 5 buyers last year signed up for over $1,000 a month. And 22% of people are stretching their loans to 84 months, 7 full years. These aren't reckless people. They meal prep on Sundays. They cancel subscriptions they don't use. They genuinely care about money. They still have car payments. Because the trap isn't built for stupid people. It's built for smart ones. The first trap. Walk into any dealership. Notice what happens in the first 60 seconds. The salesperson doesn't ask, how much do you want to spend? They ask, what monthly payment works for you? That's not small talk. That's the most important sentence in the dealership playbook. Here's why. When someone says $49,000, your brain fires a threat response. That's real money. Alarm bells go off. But $772 a month? Uncomfortable, but survivable. Like a gym membership you feel slightly guilty about. This is called anchoring, and once you're thinking in monthly payments, they can manipulate everything else. The term, the rate, the add-ons, to squeeze almost any car into your budget. Want the $65,000 truck? Stretch it to 84 months. Suddenly, it's $950 a month. Uncomfortable, but doable. Except you just committed to 7 years of payments. 7 years ago, the iPhone 7 was brand new. Think about where your life was back then. Now imagine still paying for that moment, today. That's what you just signed. The second trap. This is the one people get defensive about, but stay with me, you're going to recognize yourself. You don't buy the car, you buy the reaction. You can't wear your investment portfolio to work. You can't park your retirement account somewhere your ex might see it. But your car is always visible. Every morning in the office parking lot, every family dinner, every high school reunion, and don't pretend you haven't thought about that. Nobody thinks I'm buying this to impress people. It sounds more like, I work hard, I deserve something nice. Or, I spend a lot of time commuting, I want to be comfortable. And the auto industry has spent billions making sure you have exactly these thoughts at exactly the right moment. Here's the truth. Nobody at your reunion is thinking about your car. They're thinking about their own payment, their own quiet anxiety. We're all performing for an audience that isn't watching. The wealthiest people you'll ever meet, statistically more likely to drive a paid-off Toyota than a financed BMW. Looking rich and being rich aren't just different things, they're opposite strategies. The third trap. This is the one nobody talks about, and it might be the most dangerous of all. You can know, intellectually, that $772 a month is quietly destroying your future. But knowing something and feeling something are 2 completely different things. There's a concept called present bias. Your brain treats the present as vivid and real, and the future as foggy and abstract. $772 leaving your account this month, you feel every dollar. But what that $772 is actually costing you over your lifetime, your brain can't feel that, not even close. I'm not going to tell you that number yet, but I promise you this. In 2 minutes, you're going to feel genuinely angry. Not at the dealership, at yourself, for not seeing this sooner. Scientists scanned people's brains while they thought about their future selves. What they found was disturbing. Your brain treats your future self like a stranger, not you. Someone you kind of care about, but not someone whose pain you can actually feel right now. So when you sign that loan, emotionally, you're not stealing from yourself. You're stealing from a stranger. And that, it turns out, is something the human brain is remarkably comfortable with. This is why dealerships put you in the car before discussing numbers, the test drive, the new car smell, your hands on the wheel. By the time you're talking payments, you're fully present, fully in that car. And that stranger, your future self, never stood a chance. That number I promised you. Take that $772 monthly payment. Instead of sending it to a lender, you invest it, every month, into a simple index fund averaging 8% annually. After 10 years, $141,000. Not bad. After 20 years, $455,000. Now it gets serious. After 30 years, $1,150,000. This is where things change. After 40 years, $2,890,000. That's not a number. That's freedom you traded for a car. But let's make it real. What does that actually mean? It means retiring at 55 instead of 65. 10 years return to you. 10 more summers. 10 more years of choosing how you spend your mornings. 10 years that don't belong to an office calendar. It means never reading a restaurant menu from right to left, checking prices before you check what you want. It means your kids starting adult life without the debt you carried. It means walking into work one Tuesday and realizing you don't have to be here. You choose to be. All of that, quietly disappearing every month. And the car gets you to the exact same places either way. How to break free. 4 steps. Real life, no rice and beans. Step 1, keep driving. The average American trades in their car after 3.7 years, usually before anything is even wrong. That car in your driveway, it still works. Keep it. Every month you drive it payment-free is a month you're winning. Step 2, pay yourself instead of the bank. You were going to spend $700 a month on a payment anyway, so keep paying it, just to yourself. Open a separate account, name it Car Fund, and send that money there every month. In 18 months, you have $12,600. In 2 years, $16,800, with interest. Not going to a lender, coming to you. Step 3, buy used. Someone already paid for the privilege of driving that car off the lot new. They absorb the first 30% depreciation hit so you don't have to. A 4-year-old Camry with 50,000 miles isn't settling. It's buying the same car for tens of thousands less. That's not cheap, that's smart. Step 4, buy with cash. The moment you hand over real money instead of signing a loan, something shifts. You stop asking, can I afford the payment? You start asking, is this actually worth it? That one question will save you more than you think. No interest, no lender, no trap. No stranger getting robbed. Do this twice and car payments become something other people have, not you. Most people will watch this, nod, and finance a car anyway. The system is that powerful. The traps are that well designed. But you're still here. You now see the anchoring trick the moment a salesperson asks about your monthly budget. You feel the status trap in real time, in the parking lot, at that reunion. You understand why your brain keeps choosing $772 today over 10 years of your life tomorrow. Most people spend their whole lives inside these traps without ever seeing the walls. You just saw them. That's the real financial education. The one that quietly separates people who build wealth from people who look like they have it. Not a hot tip, not a secret formula, just a clear understanding of how the game is actually played. The new car smell isn't success, it's the smell of 10 years of your life quietly leaving. And the person in the paid-off Honda in the parking lot tomorrow morning, that's not someone who can't afford better, that's someone who figured it out first. Now, so have you.